What's going on, guys? John back here with another video. This is, I think, vlog number 4. So if you've been following the vlogs, shout out to you. Thank you guys so much. If you guys haven't already, go watch the other vlogs. So in today's video, what we're going to be doing is going over the 335D and why it would make the perfect daily. So when you think of BMW, right, you think of the BMW badge, right? You just think of unreliability, just blown turbos, especially when 335 is in the name. I'm going to tell you guys the top 5 reasons why the 335D is the perfect daily. Starting off at number 1, we have that it is a diesel car. Like I said, it has the M57 motor, which is a diesel motor in the 335D. So with that, you get great gas mileage. These things can see up to like 38 miles to the gallon, especially once they are tuned and deleted. Not only that, diesel fuel is cheaper than 93 most times, like 9 times out of 10 wherever you go. Diesel is always cheaper than 93, which is a big plus, especially if you're going to be commuting with this car or, you know, doing whatever. And then another thing with the diesel is they obviously make a ton of torque, which is a big plus. That would make merging onto highways or basically just merging anywhere a breeze because of how much torque it has. Coming in at number 2, obviously for a practical daily, what you're gonna want is something that's 4 doors, right? We got 4 doors on this thing, obviously, because it's a sedan, it's not the coupe. This is the E90, not the E92. If you take a look inside here, you got a decent amount of room. Obviously in the front, you got a lot of space. In the back seats, you have a decent amount of space. I'm 6'2", so obviously I have the seat back a little bit. But if you're a little bit of a smaller person, you could definitely fit a lot more in the back. So that's a plus. Moving on to the trunk space, which I'll show you. Don't mind my AF1s with my blender bottle. We're just gonna move that over. Trunk space is very abundant, so that's a plus. You can always put the seats down if you're going to pick up some car parts, or you're going to Home Depot to go build a shed or whatever it might be. You never know. Coming in at number 3, we have the saddle brown interior. Now this isn't really a, you know, daily thing, but I'm just saying the saddle brown interior is absolutely fire. If you have M Sport, you could have a better steering wheel and the seats, but I don't have an M Sport, but it would make your dailyable projects that much better, I guess. Coming into the interior, what we do have is on this specific 335D that I have, is it has a heated steering wheel, which you can see over here on this side, that there's a little heated steering wheel symbol. And then not only that, it has dual climate control as well as heated seats for both the passenger and the driver. So that's a big plus. Push to start. Also has the auto leveling headlights. Adaptive headlights basically is whenever you turn the wheel, the headlights will turn with the wheel. So that's a really cool feature, especially at night when you're driving. It can kind of steer around the corner for you to just so you can see a little bit more ahead. All right guys, coming in at number 4, what we have is that for this car, and basically any BMW really, is that they're very modifiable. There's a lot of aftermarket support for these cars, especially when it comes to engine tuning and transmission tuning. Engine tune wise, I have a Cas Performance tune. There's a lot of other ones out there. There's JR, there's Malone, and a few others out there as well. There's also the transmission tunes as well. You can get an XHP flash tune for your trans, or you can get a custom one by Rod Sutphin, which is the guy that had done mine. So shout out to Rod if you're watching this, thank you. So you can get a lot of killer mods for it, not only exterior, but also, you know, for the car itself, help it drive better or whatever it might be. One of the cool things also is that they come with roof rack positions or roof rack spots where you can go ahead and put a roof rack on, which is super cool. I don't have a roof rack, but maybe down the road if I, you know, am traveling and I want to put a Thule on it, I can. So that's pretty cool. You never know. Also, when it comes to aftermarket, obviously, you know, there's various wheels and tires and, you know, whatever, coilovers, whatever you want to do to your car, you can do it. This thing is an open book. I personally want to put M Sport front bumper and rear bumper on this thing eventually when the time comes. Right now, I'm running these. I think it looks good just how it does for right now. Moving on to number 5. This is probably one of the biggest things with this car, specifically the 335D, is that these cars are super reliable, especially when it's compared to its other, I guess, brother, 335i, which has the N54. Some of them, obviously, the newer ones have the N55. Compared to the N54, this motor is way more reliable than that thing. You know, N54 is just, it's the modern day 2JZ, some people say. I think the B58 took that spot now, but nonetheless, M54 makes great power. I think it's a cool motor, no doubt, but it's just not as reliable as the M57. So that's what makes this thing super reliable, that it is diesel, and most people don't have issues. Like, they run super good once they are tuned and deleted. That is one thing that will make this thing bulletproof and reliable, is once you get it tuned and deleted. Now, deleting it will get rid of your emissions, and in some states you can't do that, or your county. So you always have to make sure, if you were going to do that, that it's legal and okay to do in your county. Like I said, once you go ahead and do that stuff to it, this car will be absolutely bulletproof. As you can see here on the 335D, you have this little circle in the back, and this is where you actually put the def. My car personally doesn't have def because it is deleted. It's gonzo. So no def for this thing. It's tuned out. Yeah, it's great. So yeah, that's basically what is going to make the 335D a perfect daily. If you guys are looking to get one, go ahead and ask me any questions you want down in the comments below, or you can always DM me on Instagram at BRZJohn. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead, drop a comment, go give it a like, go subscribe, and put on the notification bell because I'm uploading as much as I can. I've been daily vlogging as best I can. It's been a little bit difficult, but I'm going to keep at it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'd be more than happy to answer. Get a 335D, you won't regret it. Also, this goes out to my mom. If you're watching this, Mom, happy birthday. I hope you have a good birthday down in North Carolina where it's a little bit warmer, because New Jersey / Pennsylvania is a little bit cold. Hope you have a good birthday, and I love you, Mom. That's it, guys. Peace out. Catch you next one.